I'm Larry Farver, and let's queer up students and youth culture. Federal judge says teachers may out LGBTQ plus students to parents. In a blow to LGBTQ plus rights, a federal judge has ruled that teachers can disclose a student's gender identity to their parents. The U.S. District Judge Roger Benitez ruled that federal law allows school employees to notify parents of a child's gender incongruence. Benitez said that the decision to inform parents rests with individual teachers. The order also blocks school districts from misleading parents and bars staff directly lying to the parent, preventing the parent from accessing educational records of the child or using a different set of preferred pronouns, names when speaking with the parents than is being used at school, end quote. California has appealed the ruling. An appeals court has issued a request to pause the decision from taking effect. In court filings, California Attorney General Rob Bonta warned that the ruling would, quote, create chaos and confusion among students, parents, teachers, and staff at California's public schools and undermine longstanding state laws that protect vulnerable transgender and gender nonconforming students, end quote. Governor Gavin Newsom has defended the current law, saying, quote, teachers can still talk to their parents. What they can't do is fire a teacher for not being a snitch. I don't think teachers should be gender police, end quote. Well, there's a lot to unpack there. One of the things that was interesting about Judge Benitez is that, he has been really called out for misconduct in the courts by the Ninth Courts. So, it's probably not a surprise that, he is who he is. But, one has to wonder, too, in disclosing everything to a parent, there could be cases of child abuse. And I'm not necessarily talking about sexual, but there might be reasons not to disclose things about a child completely in their file.
Right, because their home, they could be in danger in their home life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know from when we would have parents that would come to PFLAG and talk about their kids having issues in school. Again, I always used to use the terminology. PFLAG parents that come to a PFLAG meeting are already taking steps that most parents who have LGBTQ children do not take.
Yeah.
So this is a problem that's probably this is probably a solution not in search of a problem, because most kids who don't have affirming parents are not coming to school and being like, I'm going to go by he, her, or they, them at school, but at home I'm going. It's the kids that are probably being accepted at home. So I don't think that those parents are going to find out something. It's the other way around, where kids who might need to find a safe space and being able to talk to a teacher, which is what does happen from time to time. But I can't imagine that there's going to be a situation where the teacher's going to say, "Oh, they're asking to change their pronouns at school. Do you know about that's happening at home?" Because I don't think those kids, at least again in my personal experience, that's ever going to be an issue.
But if they're already saying that in school, they're probably comfortable at home.
Yes.
And as Governor Newsom said, teachers shouldn't be gender police.
No.
Just let them teach.
Well, and there are a lot of LGBTQ and trans students who may be in the foster care system. And right now there is a rise in looking at allowing, really allowing foster care parents not to be supportive of those children in their homes, which is just outlandish. Wow. It's sickening to even think about that.
Yeah. Well, again, another attempt at attacking the community. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.